First, AI came for text, then it came for pictures, and now it's come for video. And the last frontier AI has yet to conquer is music. And from looking at these very early AI music models, we are in for a crazy year of AI. We've been saying it over and over again, but now we finally have the first generation of musical AI products rolling out. I know Google and Meta have both been making their own versions of their music AI models, but in my opinion, they've been just kind of crap. But now there's finally some brand new tools coming out to make really good high quality AI generated music that I want to showcase in this video. So enough yapping, let's just get into the video. The project that I want to show you guys today is called Suno AI, and it's what you'd expect from AI generated music, but in this case, it's actually mind-blowing and really good. Just coming on over to their landing page here, let's just check out a couple of these songs. You can see the prompt, make me a song about the moon. And I think it kind of even uses the keywords to kind of give a vibe for the song. Let's try this one. Make me a song for my friend Earl.
Singing songs like a river flowing through the streets. Oh, yeah. Earl, you're a legend in these parts.
All right, this is getting scary. You can clearly hear the word Earl in the song, and it's honestly not that bad. Kind of reminds me of like some sort of old time country song. This is pretty freaky, but yeah, you get the idea. There's a ton you could pick from here, but what we're gonna do is I'm gonna actually show you how this program works and how we can make a couple songs for ourselves, and just kind of share some of my thoughts on this, where I think it's headed, and how you can use this to ultimately make money and maybe even turn it into a little business or side project. So yeah, coming on over to the Suno AI website, you just come up to make a song, and that'll prompt us to log in. We have a couple different options here. We can either pick from the songs that are already made on their website here. There's a ton of them that's already been made, so let's go through a couple of them. Beneath the Spanish Sky. This is pretty insane, I'm not gonna lie. For AI generated music, let's try this Dance Floor Romance. So yeah, you can see on the right here, we have the lyrics to the song, and oh my God, I am legitimately blown away with the lyrics, with the structure of the song. I'm pretty into making music, especially with AI. I actually had a couple AI-based music projects a couple months ago that I wanted to showcase. This blows any current AI music generator out of the water by a long shot. I'm not even gonna lie. The fact that it's full songs with lyrics and correctly pitched audio is insane. All from a prompt and some different feelings here. It breaks it up into sections too. Oh my God, I'm actually so blown away by this. This is wild. Let's try this Cure. High energy, pump punk, emo, pop, epic guitars, power pop synth. Oh my God, even got like the vocal acapella in the back. Oh my God. The crazy thing about this is you could show this to some of my friends or maybe even your guys' friends. They wouldn't be able to tell if this is AI generated or not on like a shitty iPhone speaker or whatever. This is basically a full on, like, I would say 80% of the way near there to a radio song. Like, you can kind of tell in the lyrics and the person who's singing, whoever it is that they trained off of, it's kind of like that audio AI kind of, like, you can tell it's been pitch shifted up and down to match the harmony of the song. Like it sounds a lot like T-Pain in a way. That's not a bad thing, to be honest. It could just be like an artistic effect or something if this was actually made by a real person. If you told me this was made by someone, I would be like, wow, this is a pretty decent song, right? There's a ton of different songs you can come in here and check out, but what we're gonna do is actually create our own. So we're gonna head on over to the Create tab up here, and I've already tried to create a couple of them, but let's try to get a really interesting prompt here. We're gonna try a disco song about bananas, funky groovy beat, upbeat pop funk. punk. And let's create. I am excited. I was trying to go for more of like a KC Sunshine Band / like Daft Punk maybe. Let's check this out. Banana Boogie. Funky, groovy, upbeat pop punk.
Just a funky little fruit, yellow and shaped so cute. Got a fruit that's hard to refute. It's a banana. Feel it back, take a bite, feel the rhythm come alive. Got your body moving side to side, just like a banana. Ooh, yeah.
Holy shit. I'm stunned. I'm actually just blown away at this point. I think it's only like a minute or so, second long clip that it generates. Now the picture art isn't that good. I'm not too sure if it's like a bird or like a banana bird or something like that. We're here for the music, right? God, so yeah, I think we can give it a like or a dislike, whether we like it or not. Oh, that removes it, it looks like. We can also do things like remix this song, continue the song, download the song if we want to share it, delete it. Let's see if we can remix this. Okay, yeah, so we can change up the lyrics a little bit and change up the style and the title, and looks like we can get a different version of the song. What if we create the same version of the song, if it makes something similar or something different? Try to check the temperature or the difference in what it creates. So the images are clearly different. They're also AI generated. Let's check out our new Banana Boogie.
Just a funky little fruit, yellow and shaped so cute. Got a groove
Wow.
that's hard to refute. It's a banana.
So you can see it's completely different from the original one that we made. And let's try the last one. Oh yeah, completely different vibe.
Yellow and shaped so cute. Got a groove that's hard to refute. It's a banana, feel it back. Take a bite, feel the rhythm come alive. Got your body moving side to side, just like a banana. Banana burger.
Yeah, so they're all pretty completely different, but they do use the same lyrics. If I'm an artist or any kind of person making music, I consider myself one of those kinds of people. I'm shaking. I mean, I'm shaking right now. This is insane. This is like a snap of a finger. You can create pretty much a 4 or 5 minute song like that. Granted, I think in this version, I only have a couple of seconds built out, but I mean, clearly this software allows you to make full 2, 3, 4 minute songs, you know, with a prompt. We have our little create tab here. We can check out our songs in our library. We can share them, do all of those fun things. And I just want to mention too, we do use credits whenever we make songs here. So we get 50 new credits a day, which equates to about 10 songs. And that makes 2 songs at once. So you really only get 5 prompts a day. And then if you want to step it up, you can come up to the Pro plan or the Premier plan to get more credits. I've been sticking with the basic plan. And I do want to mention something too. You might be thinking like, hey, if I can generate music, you know, in a click of a button and it's actually pretty decent, could I post this on something like YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or Spotify even and make some money off this? Well, they do have a FAQ section which specifies you are supposed to use Suno required tags whenever you use this on TikTok or Instagram or X, an attribution made with Suno. But if you do get the Pro or Premier tier, it does seem like you can get these songs for commercial use in your projects, which is kind of insane to be honest. So instead of paying for like royalty-free music, you basically have this, download a couple songs and then just use that in your videos. And also for Spotify and Apple Music, if you do have a Pro or Premier plan, you are allowed to distribute these songs on music streaming services, which is wild. If you want, you can download these songs, use a platform like Ditto or Lander, and upload the music you generate from Suno directly on Spotify or Apple Music. And if people stream your song, you could get paid for it, which is pretty sweet, all from just some AI generated music. This is just one of those videos I wanted to make to kind of document the state of where we are right now, especially when it comes to music. It's something that I've been really passionate about for a long time, but this project just takes it to a completely new level of what's possible with AI music. And I have a couple of things that I want to talk about regarding the AI music industry. And the first is that we're going to have a massive flood coming of people making AI generated nonsense, especially when it comes to music, if it hasn't happened already. We already seen it happen with images, but now when it comes to music, the thing is with music is if people like a song, they're not just going to stop listening to the song if it was made by an AI, right? I mean, I'll be honest, a lot of songs on Spotify that I listen to nowadays, I don't even really know who the artist is, especially when it it comes to stuff like TikTok, I would assume 90% of the songs you hear on TikTok, you don't even know who made it. It's like a running joke that if you make something and it goes viral on TikTok, it just kind of becomes part of like the public domain of memes and information. Like you don't actually get paid for whatever beat or song you made because so many people just use it universally in their memes and projects or whatever. It just kind of loses all copyright. And when you throw AI into the mix, people are creating infinite, super hyper personalized content. It's going to get pretty freaky out there in terms of what people listen to and just kind of, you know, what blows up or what becomes popular. Now the barrier to entry to making good music is just hit the floor. If it was already down here with like tools and stuff, like you don't have to learn an instrument anymore to make music, it now just went to like here. Like there is no floor. All you have to do is just type in a couple of words and you pretty much have a 2 to 3, 4 minute song made for you and you can use it however you like. I think in the long term, AI music is not going to replace artists or anything. If anything, it's going to help them make better music. It's going to allow them to get samples and songs and things they can choose from and then put their voice on top of it. But then it's kind of back to the whole thing, like if an AI just basically did all the audio mixing, all the audio engineering, put the song together for you, just use your cloned voice to make it, is it really your song? I don't know. It gets really spooky and really scary when you think about it. Really dystopian for that matter. Like is your next favorite song to be made by an algorithm? And would you even mind if it was made by an algorithm? Because at this point, like this technology is insane. And the test that I always like to give is like if you were to see this maybe in like an advertisement or passing by an airport or just something at a quick glance, listening to one of these kinds of songs, would you care that it was AI generated or would you know that it was AI generated in a split second? I would guess the majority of people right now, if they listen to one of these songs, they would say no. And they would honestly like some of the songs that came out of this because they're algorithmically generated to be literally perfect. And then when it comes to music composition, it can be even more fine-tuned on key and scale and voice and all kinds of different things. It's gonna get pretty wild. But back to my thing about artists, I don't think this is gonna replace artists because I think there's still gonna be some underlying meaning that people connect with when they listen to someone's music rather than just how good it is from a very objective standpoint. I think the best artists that are gonna come out of this new wave of AI music are gonna be the ones that can make music that goes past what an AI can do, and that means like resonated on a personal and an authentic level with their audience more so than just making decent baseline music with AI. As someone who's coming into this age with all this technology, it's going to get wild. But what are your thoughts on all this AI tech? I'd love to know your opinion down in the comments below. And while you're down there, make sure to give this video a fat like. And also, if you want to work with me in any AI or automations work for your business, make sure to book a free 15-minute call with me down in the description below. And we can talk about all your needs there. But anyway, that's going to do it for me in this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.